Hello everyone, welcome back to Civil Learning Online YouTube channel, and today in this video I am going to discuss about bisection method. So here you can see that we are asked to use the bisection method to find the root of the following nonlinear algebraic equation, which is fx equals to x log x to the base 10 minus 1.2. So here I will be answering all the questions like how many up to how much iterations we are supposed to do, what type of question are framed in the bisection method. So without any further delay, let's get started. So let's proceed the solution. Writing solution here, and the very first stage is to find the interval between which the root of the given equation is supposed to lie. And for that, what we will do, we will start from 0. So f0 means we are supposed to put 0 in place of x and find out the value, like what is the outcome if we put 0. So here the equation is x log x to the base 10 minus 1.2. so we will put 0 times log 0 to the base 10 minus 1.2. So on doing so, we will get minus 1.2. Let me show you this in the calculator. So in the calculator you will find two logs. This one is log to the base 10 and this one is natural log to the base e. So what we will do, we will put 0 and times log again 0 minus 1.2. So here we will get, it's generating mathematical error. So let's proceed with some other point. It is generating mathematical error, means our interval or the root of this equation won't lie between 0 or some other number. So let's proceed with 1. So if we do f1, so we will have 1 times log 10 1 minus 1.2. So I am doing this with 0.1. So we have 1 multiply by log 1 minus 1.2, and here we will get minus 1.2. Here we got minus 1.2. So this is negative. Now let's find another, let's substitute another number to find the one positive point. So if we put f2, we will get 2 times log to the base 10 to minus 1.2. we will solve this one and we will check what we get, positive value or negative value. So we have 2 multiply by log to the base 10 times 2 minus 1.2. So again we got negative value. So negative value is minus 0.59794, which is again negative. So our root will lie between the interval in which we for one value we get negative value, negative root our answer, and for another value we will get positive, negative and positive. So we have to find that number. So let's proceed taking the number 3. We have to keep on doing this until we find a positive number and a negative number. So we have 3. So 3 log to the base 10 3 minus 1.2. On doing so, we will get positive, or the number will be positive, that is 0.23136, which is positive. So let me show you this. 3 log 3 minus 1.2, we got 0.23136, which is positive. So it shows that our root will lie between the interval 2 and 3. So we have got the interval 2 and 3. Now let's proceed further. So we will write a line here, that is, therefore the root lies between 2 and 3. Now after finding the number between which our root lie, we will do our approximations. So let's proceed with the first approximation. So I am going to denote our first approximation as x1 equals to, and we will find we have got 2 and 3 interval. So now what we will do, this is 2 and this is 3. We will bisect these two into two equal part and get the value for x1. Similarly, if we get x1, so I will explain it with the line also. So we have x1, so x1 is going to be 2 plus 3 divided by 2. So we have 5 by 2 means 2.5. Now we will do f 2.5 and check whether we are getting positive or negative value. So f 2.5 means 2.5 log to the base 10 2.5 minus 1.2, and on solving this we will get minus 0.20514. So this is what we get. Now we have got 2.5. Suppose here 3 and 2 we have got x1 equals to 2.5, which is negative, and 2 for 2 we have got negative value, and for 3 we have got positive value. So what will happen, we have to we have to do the second approximation and find the value of x2, but what we have to consider is we have to again take the one interval in which we got positive value and another interval in which we got negative value. So look backward. Where we have got this is negative, so look backward where we got positive. We got positive value for 3, so we will consider that our root will lie between 3 and 2.5. So our second approximation is going to be, for second approximation, what we will do, write x2 equals to 2.5 plus 3 divided by 2, and I have tried to explain the same thing using this line. We have got negative here and positive here, so our root will be here. This is our x2. So x2 will be, see here, x2 again, for x2 we have 2.5 plus 3 and divide by 2, and we will get 2.75. So our x2 is 2.75. Now we will find f 2.75. So f 2.75 will be 2.75 times log 10 2.75 minus 1.2. You can solve this using calculator. So we have 2.75 times log 2.75 minus 1.2. So we have, I should put the multiplication sign here. Now, so here we will get 0.00816. You can see here we have 8.164 to the power and multiplied by 10 to the power minus 3, means decimal will shift toward left side. So we will have here 0.00816, which is again positive. So we have got positive here, so we will again look backward and look for the point where the value was negative. So we got negative value at f 2.75. so our third approximation will be x3 equals to, we have got 2.75 as positive, so 2.75, and looking backward at f 2.5 we got negative, so 2.5 divided by 2. It shows that our root is this time our root is lying between here 2.5 and 2.75, which is our x3. Now on solving this, we will get the value of x3 as 2.625. Now I am not going to use the calculator. I will simply provide the value so that the video won't be that lengthy, and I would be able to explain the every important thing in a few times. So 2.625 log 10 2.625 minus 1.2, and here on solving this we will get minus 0.09978, which is negative value. So again we will look backward and solve for the fourth approximation, and I am missing to write here one line, that is, therefore our root lies between 2.5 and 3. So that's what we have done here, and again we will write therefore our root lies between 2.75 and 2.5, and that is what we have done here. Now again, therefore our root lies between 2.625 and 2.75. Now let's solve for the fourth approximation. So for fourth approximation we will write x4 equals to, and our root was lying between 2.625 and 2.75, so we will divide this by 2 and we will get 2.6875. so again we will find f for this value 2.6875. so on solving this we will get 2.6875 log to the base 10 2.6875 minus 1.2, we will get minus 0.04612, which is again negative. So again we will look for the positive value, where we got positive value backward. So we have got positive value for approximating f 2.75. so we will write here, therefore our root lies between 2.6875 and 2.75. let me show you this how we are doing here. See, here we have got negative, and when I move backward we have got positive here, which was for 2.75. that's why I selected 2.75, as we got negative value here for 2.6875. so again we will do fifth approximation. So before doing the fifth approximation, I need to answer few of the questions which are frequently asked to me by the students. So like, how many approximation are we supposed to do? So mostly when you do 6 to 7 approximation, you will get your answer. Sometimes it is specified in the question, like correct up to 2 decimal places, correct up to 3 decimal places, which means that after the approximation, like when I am substituting the value here and I am getting when I am substituting this root here, mid value here, I am getting sub value. So in this, what does it means, like correct up to 2 decimal places means in 2 simultaneous approximation we will get the same value for the decimal up to 2 decimal places. Means if I get the same value, same like here we have minus 0.04612, so up to 2 decimal place means this number must be repeated in my fifth approximation also. If I am doing fifth approximation and I am getting minus 0.04 and then some other number, it means that is correct up to 2 decimal place, means we are getting the same value up to 2 decimal places, means 2 number after the decimal are same in the corresponding 2 approximations. That is what correct up to 2 decimal places mean. Sometime it is not mentioned, so in that case what you have to do, we have to find the value something up to 0.00 and then the number 0.20 and then other number, so it is near about equal to 0, so that is going to be our final root and final answer. So here in this numerical there is nothing such thing mentioned, so I am simply going to do the approximation up to 0.00 and something number. So we, for fifth approximation we have x5 equals to 2.6875 plus 2.75 divided by 2. So on solving this we will get 2.71875 and we will find f 2.71875 and 2.71875 log to the base 10 2.71875 minus 1.2 equals to 0.01905, which is negative. Now again we will write, therefore our root lies between this number 2.71875 and 2.75, because here we had got positive value and here we got negative. So we will do the sixth approximation. So for sixth approximation we have x6 equals to 2.71875 plus 2.75 divided by 2, and on solving this we will get 2.734375. So we will do f 2.734375, and solving this we will get 2.734375 log to the base 10 2.734375 minus 1.2, we will get minus 0.005466, which is negative. So we will write, and we have got minus 0.00, so therefore the required root of given equation is 2.734375. This is our final answer, and I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next video. Till then, stay safe and take care of yourself, and do not forget to subscribe Civil Learning Online YouTube channel if you do not want to miss any updates.